Retro Maniacs, what's going on? It's Retro Collectibles here. Taking you out for a little cruise on my lunch break. Going to get a little bite to eat into me. Throwback Thursday, I figured I would do a little bit of a retro rewind with you guys. Show you some of the footage I got way back before I was on YouTube. Show you just how much my collection has grown in the past couple years. You would not believe the difference 2 years really makes, guys. Jesus. Anyway, let's see if we can get the old Mazda here up to 88 miles per hour and see if we can't go back in time a little bit. Just getting it up to speed here for you guys, and let's go. My short tour of my man cave, since I don't feel like taking like 100 pictures. Why I say short is because I'm going to bed soon. Work in the morning. As you could see, I put my mainline Hot Wheels, hang them up. Too bad I got a short basement. I've got to crouch down a bit, but here's one of my rotating racks. I got all kinds of goodies on there. And why I say rotating, I got both Christine's, the angry version and the regular version. Detective Junkin's car. I got like all the movie stuff. I love movie stuff. Smokey and the Bandit down there. The Bullet Mustang that went to auction. Sold at auction there. A little remake of that car. Ace Ventura. I got all the good stuff. X-Files cop car and the green chase version of it. Brady Bunch car. I got all three of the Italian Job little cars. Charlie's Angels station wagon. This one's cool. It's the buried car. I got the before they buried it and after they dug it up when it was all damaged. If you haven't heard about that, you should Google it and watch some of my YouTube videos. Pretty interesting. But up here, it's just an assortment of cool Hot Wheels. Over here, I've got my my Masters of the Universe store display with some of my He-Man stuff. Down here, I got my Mego collection because they fit perfectly in there. More to come. Over here I got you know, my movie stuff. I love my movie stuff. Masters of the Universe stuff, Fast and the Furious. This car I love. It's from Back to the Future. It's one of my favorites I got. It's Biff's car filled with poop, and the poop is removable. This I just won in an auction for 10 bucks. That's like the deal of the century. I wanted it bad. Starsky and Hutch. Here's I only collect the wrestlers from my childhood with this new figure line, the He-Man wrestling figures. So yeah, the Transformers collection. I've got every Walmart reissue. That's mainly what I collect. Well, everyone except for the big Destructicon playset. I need one more to complete the Walmart reissues. This one is not a Walmart reissue. It's the big Ectotron that just came out for the movie Afterlife. Sorry about the shitty lighting. And these two aren't Walmart reissues. They're well, they're made to look retro with the boxes, but we didn't have these as a kid. One of them's the DeLorean Time Machine, the other one's the Ecto. These little ones are all re-releases as well from Walmart. I got the entire collection of those. Like I said, I just need one more for the Walmart reissues. This is the only knockoff I have. The reason I bought it is because it came with the trailer. Looks exactly like it did in '84. It's from China, but it's exact, like even weighs the same as the original, but it's not. It's a knockoff. $56 delivered, and man, I can't believe how good quality that is. Back here I got the Fast and Furious play set of the race scene from the first movie. I don't collect many new figures, but when it's Mr. T versus Rocky at versus Roddy Piper, I gotta show you that. That's cool. Yeah, I don't collect new stuff, but if it's retro cool stuff like that, I'll take it. Again, new retro figures. There's the Pennywise the Clown, Macho Man. Down here I got some of the old carded figures, WCW figures, Abdullah the Butcher, Bloody and Unbloody. I've got the 1990 Playmates Dick Tracy figures, 90 or 91. Got the retro WWF Cup set, couple thumb wrestlers. I sold my LJNs. I had like almost a whole collection with the accessories. Had Sergeant Slaughter, which is the Holy Grail. Trailer Park Boys Liquorman's whiskey. Got it personally signed by Ricky, Bubbles, Julian, and Randy. Met them. Just random vintage collectibles, an old Back to the Future set from a gas station. The McDonald's Fast Max, if you remember those little cars, I got them still in the package. Here's my $20 talking Kenner kit that didn't talk when I got it. Brought it home, found out there's a little record player in the back that actually plays the voice. Bit of tweaking, got that to work perfect again. Didn't come with a Michael Knight figure. I had to buy him separately. I paid, I think, $10 for him. So I've got $30 into a working Kenner kit with a Michael Knight figure. If you look that up, you'll see that worth a little bit more. Again, another new figure that was cool, so I got it. You can't really see it, but it's Ultimate Warrior's last speech. There's Cutie's figure. She got that signed by her favorite, who's Mick Foley. Carded Boss Hog card from her friend. Back there is a Christmas card I actually got from Sammy the Bull. I like collecting oddball stuff, and it's personalized to me. Sammy the Bull, from Sammy the Bull. You know we're in the future when. Tons of boxing memorabilia. I've got Tyson, Ali, everybody special, and I got Evander Holyfield too. Two of my favorite Megos, Rocky and Mohammed. Couple cars I like, the pink collection. I only collect the ones I like. If it's a whole set, I won't buy it. Larry Holmes autographed card given to me personally by Larry Holmes. Mike Tyson statue. I love that. Belonged to my late friend Chris. One of my best friends actually. I got it off his dad. Comes with a COA. That is one of my holy grails of my collection. Love it to pieces. My Muhammad Ali autographed. It was an envelope, a special commemorative. Came out in 1990. Only like I can't remember the number, like 1,000 made or something like that. They did it on 2 different dates, and there's 1,000 on each date or something. 2,000, something like that, or 10,000 even. I don't know. But it's numbered, and it's by Gateway Stamp Company. I've had it looked at. It's all legit. $175 at an antique shop. I researched it and everything. And back in 1990 when it came out, it was to commemorate him winning the Olympics. Just the envelope sold for $3.99, or no, $400 actually. $400 and $450 for the later date. I have the earlier date. Or $450 for the earlier date rather, and $4 for the later date. I believe it is. Anyway, you could look online, but for $175, the special framing that he had done costed that probably. That picture didn't come with it. It was just a nice addition to the frame. It's got the COA and all the certification on the back, because there's tons of fake LEs out there. Tons. We know that's real. The problem is Mike Tyson sign. You could literally rent him to sign stuff, and there's probably fucking millions of stuff. Well, not millions, but there's a lot of stuff. It's not scarce to get his autograph, I'll just say that, but I still had to have it, and that's one of my favorite childhood games. That's the 16 by 20, the bigger one I got. Had to drive to Guelph to get that. Ah, my $5 Life magazine with Chuck on the cover. Got that framed because they don't grow on trees. December 19th, 1969. Came out the day before my dad's birthday. I don't know what age he would have been then, but probably figured out 50 cents. So that's, I believe that's, I can't remember. I had a Canadian version, I had an American version. I gave one to my brother-in-law as a gift. I actually found it for him. Can't remember. The one that's more expensive is the Canadian one anyway. But it's in excellent shape. Really, really good shape. $5. Look it up. Worth more than that. That's how I try to buy my stuff. I loved Bigfoot as a kid, so I buy like anything Bigfoot. Funny thing is, the hardest thing to get on that truck is the key. That key that's like got a zip tie on it to make sure it doesn't get lost. Yeah, that thing's probably more valuable than the whole truck because people lose them. I got Bigfoot before he was famous, and the 2-pack with Snakebite. Yeah, I just like Bigfoot. Got my vintage remote control cars. They all work perfectly. And I had that black Phantom as a kid. I actually have another one this one's a different color. The other one I have is the same color as I had as a kid. It looks mint, but it doesn't work. But yeah, that works beautiful, the off-roader. I paid $50 for that with the box, and yeah, in that shape it's worth a lot more. Well, not a lot, but I've seen them go for a couple $100. Even the front piece isn't broken off the grill. That's usually broken, that ram bumper, but mine's in that nice a shape. The middle one's actually cuties. Diane's, I got her that to play with me when I'm out with my yellow one, and hers is actually bigger. Those are two of her figures actually. She won the Ric Flair online and won the we got her the Mick Foley came from Krista and my niece and my brother-in-law Steve in the suit. That's yeah, Mick Foley, that's Diane's favorite. That's her figure. These are all, see, I started out just collecting these little guys because room is limited like every collector, right? These are 1/32 scale, but then seeing the 18 van here, had to have it. That was one of the bigger ones, like had to have it, and of course got it. Clubber Lang with his original shorts. I just need his boxing gloves to complete them, but those aren't easy to get. I had an 18 first and second edition comic as a kid. Glad to have it back as an adult. Got the Gloob Mr. T. Doesn't have the accessories, but I paid like nothing for him at a thrift shop, so I'm not going to say no. He's in great shape, just doesn't have accessories. Got my Dukes of Hazzard stuff. Got that little Transformers set. Actually, it's almost a set, but still need one. Little ET on card. That Ertl General Lee is almost fucking mint. Well, it is mint. The card and everything. Paid $30 for that at a toy store, eh? Look that up and see what it's worth. A little bit more than that. My Dukes of Hazzard trade that Bo and Luke signed, I met them personally. The only one I need is friggin' Daisy, because rest in peace Roscoe and Boss. But can't get theirs. But Daisy, I still need you, Daisy. I gotta get yours. Gift from a friend, wanted it bad. Huge A-Team lover. Damn, the lighting's bad. Mr. T van, or yeah, A-Team 2011 Hot Wheels, excellent shape. I actually have, you seen over there, the green light version. Here's my advanced edition set, a Mr. T signed comic when he first brought it out. Mr. T and the T-Force. Now this is called the advanced edition because it went out to store owners who were going to sell the comic. They got this nice embossed folder. It's embossed in gold on the back, Well, not real gold, you know what I mean, though. And they got the advanced gold edition of the comic, which is right here. That didn't go out to the public, and it's numbered and all that. Signed by Mr. T. And this is the one that went out to the public, and it came wrapped in this nice folder with the COA and little card of them. Ertl 18 van, dusty but in excellent shape, but loose. That sucks, but oh well, that is what it is. Hazard County patrol car, not in the best of shape, but whatever, still cool. Got the Mr. T card game by my friend Al. Oh, I got so much boxing memorabilia. I got that the old Mr. T, I got toys everywhere. That's Diane's Turds keychain set. She just needs one more. Harry Plopper. I gotta find that. You know, just random cars. Got the old Dick Tracy car set. Good shape. Random cars I think are cool. Fast and Furious sets. Yeah. I got a ton. You've seen over there. I got a ton of movie and TV Hot Wheels. Razor Ruddock autographed glove, George Chuvalo autographed glove. They were both at the same charity fundraising auction. George Chuvalo signed card. I actually met George Chuvalo at the Mike Tyson on stage thing. Roy Jones Jr. signed boxing glove. I gotta dust everything down here. Fuck. I don't spend enough time with this stuff. I love it. Roy Jones autographed boxing glove, authenticated and all that. Gift from my brother. This is a gift from my friend Justin, actually. Mr. T wearing Hulkamania stuff. That is awesome. Gift from my friend Justin. I think this is from Justin too. Yeah, this piece too. Ernie Shaver's autograph. A lot of people think Mike Tyson, George Foreman were the hardest hitters. Ernie Shavers was the hardest hitter. Inscribed, Ali said, Shavers hit me so hard it shook my kinfolk in Africa. Ernie Shavers. And Ali really did say that, because he hit that hard. Just random stuff. Hulk Hogan lunch bags from the 80s, little tin. Brutus Beefcake custom by Diane. That's right, you heard that right, it's by Diane. Miniature leg lamp, you know where that's from. What the only LJN I kept was this. Sentimental value, it's awesome shape. This is the first one I had when I was a kid. It's not the exact figure, but when I collected these as a kid, the 84 Hogan was the first one I got. So he's not going anywhere. I sold the rest I'm keeping. Shampoo bottle bought for me by Cutie. It's funny, the wrestler Zack Ryder in one of his YouTube videos, he visited Hamilton, bought the exact same bottle, well, same looking type one, from the same store Diane got this, Bounty Hunter Toys. I thought that was funny. He's got the same good taste. That puck, Diane caught that puck at a Greyhounds, Sioux Greyhounds, my hometown, versus Hamilton Bulldogs, my hometown. I call it that because I love it here. That was tough to choose a team, but I rooted for the Sioux. Wayne Gretzky autograph, all authentic and stuff like that. It's another one that gets faked. Another gift from my friend Justin, Manny Pacquiao shorts. Huge fan of Manny Pacquiao. I hooked him up with something nice, and he hooked me up with something nice, and it wasn't even his move to do that. And that was awesome. My cars, I'm not going to go through all them individually. It would take too long, but I got a pretty awesome car collection. Like I said, I'm not a guy that collects everything, just stuff that like I love. Like this, I had one as a kid, loved it dearly. Bought another one as an adult. On card, not open, not going to be open. Another thing I had as a kid, on card. A lot of it's sentimental, eh? Like Ghostbuster, one of them I'm giving to my friend Sean. Fast and Furious 5 packs. I think the nearest and dearest stuff when it comes to cars is all the, you know, the old stuff, like the shows I loved as a kid, you know. Knight Rider and the Simpsons and Ninja Turtles, all that stuff. Like, that's the stuff I love the most, all the retro stuff. Anyway, that was supposed to be a couple of minutes, and I have so much stuff that took a little bit longer. But okay, done. Just a short video of the 905 Toy Museum. Now that there's space on my phone to take video, I had to hang those on the back of the door, but can't not hang up my Hulk Hogan autograph or my Duke Boys autographs. There's the old potato chip sticker posters. I've got the full sets of stickers too. Old 1980s lunch bags. An old birthday cake candle, WWF. Anything WWF on it nowadays is money. These are my favorites up here, my favorite line to collect. The old retro entertainment on the cinema style cards, they call them. Just some cool old stuff. My display, there's more figures behind the figures at the front. I just displayed my favorite ones. Pop machine, my 83 Kenner kit. Talking, it works. Paid 20 bucks for that at the antique mall from a quote unquote toy dealer. Guess he was a toy dealer, didn't know what he had, but I'm not complaining. Got my good stuff in here. I gotta get more of these cases, but there's some glare, so I'll show you. George Chuvalo autographs, Roy Jones Jr., Larry Holmes. Here's some of my M2 chases. Trailer Park Boys signed Whiskey. Mankind signed figure. There's the Ultimate Warrior last appearance figure. My good buddy Kyle gave me that. Thank you, Kyle. He knows I'm a Sopranos super fan. Yeah, some of you might see stuff that you've given me, traded me, or whatever. If you do, thank you for it. I'm displaying it, as you can see. Actually, I'm going to turn on a light. There we go, much better. Some of my die casts, my bigger ones, Back to the Future, both kits. There's the Borla truck set that people were just ripping each other off for. It's $14.99. This is my favorite hanger right here, my favorite die cast. The purple Hornies one isn't mine, but the rest are all mine. I just put that there to take care of it. It's my Friday the 13th one behind it. That's one of my favorite green lights. All this other stuff. My Transformers. I made my little Bigfoot display here. All my Bigfoots. Got another 2 coming actually that I didn't have. There's my Pride and Joy, my Muhammad Ali autograph. Around the top I got all my Screen Time, like the movie cars that I collect. Mike Tyson autograph, Manny Pacquiao, because I'm a super fan of Manny Pacquiao. Evander Holyfield autograph, Gretzky autograph, Lennox Lewis. Amber, there's the comic you gave me. Thank you for that, Amber. There's my little leg lamp. My Mr. T A-Team shrine with my signed Mr. T comic. It's cool, that A-Team comic. It's the one I had when I was a kid, actually. The one on the bottom shelf right there. I bought one as an adult, and it turned out that my stepmom still had my childhood one. So thank you for that, Liz. That's awesome. Nothing like having your childhood stuff. I was buying it all to replace it, and then, wow, she had it still. Judge Judy autograph. Funny thing is, all I did is email the show, said I was a fan, I wouldn't mind an autograph. She sent me one. Then I had them send Diane one, and one of that security guard, the guy that stands in her courtroom there, the courtroom officer I guess you'd call him, he sent her one too. Then I tried to get some sent to Diane's parents and they didn't send it, for freak's sakes. But, oh well, I tried. Anyway, that's about her. That's about it. All my pride and joy stuff. Woo! How was that re-entry, guys? Was it okay? Just sitting here, gonna have a gurgle and a chooch and head back inside, but hope you guys like the throwback. Jeez, that Transformers collection, what got me hooked on that. I got into it right at the tail end. This is what taught me to get in at the ground level if you're gonna collect the toy line. I got one out of the store, it was Sound Blaster. The rest I had to track down on the secondary market. Took me over a year. Devastator, at the time it was selling for between $180 and $225, and you had to watch it. It's a reissue, but you had to watch it because there's actually a Chinese knockoff of it. I can tell because the Chinese knockoff uses styrofoam inserts, like the real vintage ones. They don't use styrofoam anymore in reissues because the environment kind of sucks, but the environment, right? But yeah, I ended up waiting. The final piece was the Devastator gift set, the big one. I ended up waiting like a year. Found it for $100. Guy in Nova Scotia, mint, nothing wrong with it, sealed. Another $20, he shipped it to me. I've got some killer deals out of people in Nova Scotia, like several times now. My 1983 Ertl Knight Rider kit car, on card, totally mint, blister mint, everything. I paid $20 for that from a guy in Nova Scotia. Crazy. Anyway, guys, that concludes our Throwback Thursday Retro Rewind. I hope you liked it. It just goes to show you guys, if you're just starting to collect, don't give up. A lot can change in a couple years with your collection. You've seen it with my collection. Tons has changed. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, please smash that like button for me. Smash like. Subscribe and share. And as always, happy hunting, guys.